Hi, this is Micornus, Phokane, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum. We are speaking about things that you need to learn to keep quiet about as a young man. Things that you need to learn to keep quiet about and not just to canvass them everywhere and to everybody. Very, very important as well for you to be wise to choose who you speak to and what to speak to certain people and not. And that's pure wisdom. And that's what we are teaching today here. And I hope as a young man, you would learn to say, I'm not going to tell so and so about this because that may cause conflict. I'm not going to speak about that to other people because these other people may not be able to absorb that. Now, don't talk to people about your next move. And that's what I want to speak about today. Please keep quiet about your next move because let people be kept in doubting at all times. Let people not know what you are thinking because we are privileged, I must really say, that God has given us thoughts and our thoughts are private to us. God has actually given people thoughts that we may not be privy to know what they're thinking about. And I always say this, that if we knew what other people are thinking, we would be in trouble right now. We would have more conflicts in life more than the peace that we envisage to have. And I want to urge you as a young man as well, that don't expose your thoughts to the world as if your mind and brain is at the exposure of the people. Now remember that everything that you're going to be moving to or the next move that you have is only you who knows about it. It's only you who's planning about it. And please keep it to yourself. And because the more you keep it to yourself, the more you become focused as well. Deviation of focus in lives of people that makes people not to even accomplish things that they dreamt to accomplish is purely because they speak things to other people prematurely. And I've said earlier that when you speak your next move to other people, people will look at it and be jealous and say, I don't think you will do that because when you are actually saying you're doing this, this looks difficult. And there's nobody in this world who have achieved that. And they will actually show you of all the impossibilities. The reason is because your next move might be challenging to their minds for them to be able to comprehend. There are some of the friends that you may tell them things that they cannot be able to comprehend. It looks too big for their minds and their little brains. And that's the reason why you must be careful to keep quiet, rather, of things that you want to do or the next move of your life. Say, for instance, your next move is to go overseas and your friends want to keep you around. Do you think that they're going to be happy about that? They're not going to be happy. And they're going to actually try to convince you out of it. They're going to try to talk you out of it, to try to make you understand and the needs to stay around or the importance of staying around. And they will give you all the negativity about going away. They will tell you about the dangers of going away. They will tell you about the non-benefits of going away. Now, all that is because you're telling people your next move prematurely. And people cannot be at that stage to comprehend actually the next move because they cannot take it. And I've given an example of Joseph to his brothers because he spoke about his next move based on the dreams. And when he told them the dreams, which is the next move for his life, what happened? They became jealous against him and they started to plot to kill him as well. Your own friends may plot to kill you and betray you based on speaking about your next move. Be careful not to canvass your next move and please plan it thoroughly to the T to a level whereby you're satisfied about the planning and be able then to move to the next move based on what you do. I've seen many times colleagues, I've seen many times friends, families that became jealous about their own brother, their own sister, like with Joseph, as we have given an example of Joseph, where they're not happy that their brother is having a next big move. And now the next big move is actually shaking to them. It's actually worrying them. It's actually concerning them. And instead of applauding you and encouraging you into the next move, believe me, what you're going to receive is discouragement. And discouragement is actually sinking deep to an extent that many people, when they've been discouraged, they actually quit to or they give up to the thing that they've planned to do. And when you've put up some plans for your next move, they would actually crush that and start to show you the negativity of your next move. And you will actually be affected emotionally. And some people even give up at this stage. Now, as a young man, I want to urge you, you are a growing human being. You are getting better. You are actually maturing every day. And remember that as you mature and grow, your next move is going to demand you to move to another level. And that other level may not be suited for your friends, may not be suited for the current crop of people that are around you. And be ready as well that when you plan for your next move, you are aware that you're going to be taken out of your own comfort zone as well. Now, because of that, when you start to share it with other people prematurely, they will discourage you because they may not be able to comprehend you living away from them, you moving away from where they are. They cannot actually comprehend the challenge of the next move that you're talking about, because that would actually make them redundant around you as well. And many people are afraid of that, and therefore they may not encourage that. And this is very key. Your next move could be an idea of a business. And your next move could be an idea of studying abroad, could be an idea of becoming a better person in a way, of promotion as well, moving into another position. Or your next move could be to resign at the company where you are to go to another company. And I want to tell you now that every time you announce your next move, it's going to shake the people around you. And that's the point. And I want you to see that, and see that then you cannot be appreciated by everybody about your next move. So be careful not to share and your next move, to keep quiet about your next move. Plan it thoroughly, get it done as well, and make sure that it is at the stage where people can just see your next move while it is happening already. And some will say, buddy, why didn't you tell us about it? Tell them, I've matured enough. I've learned to keep quiet about my next move. And that's very key. When you learn to keep quiet about your next move, that's the beginning of wisdom. And I want to emphasize that as a young man, please learn that. I want to end up here today. Your host, Micornus Phokane. Thank you very much for listening to us and being part of this great topic. I hope that you're learning quite a bit out of this. This is things that you need to learn to keep quiet about. Your next move is that thing that you need to keep quiet about. Remember to like our Facebook page, Young Men Empowerment Forum. Like our Facebook page, Micornus Phokane. Please click notification buttons there as well. Make sure that you are notified when we post videos of this kind. Remember our YouTube channel, Young Men Empowerment Forum and Micornus Phokane. Please make sure that you subscribe to those YouTube channels. And there's a lot of materials that we have posted in the past there. You will be helped. You will be successful, young men. May the good Lord bless you. Allow me to check out right here and say cheers for now.